Hello, Masterminds. Our next fraudulent superhero is a bit of a firecracker. Meet Raphael Devers, aka Controlled Burn. He is the most flamboyant, or should I say, flamboyant, member of the Desert Defenders, not only because of his looks, but also because of his approach to crime fighting. To get a clear full picture of the damage that Controlled Burn causes, here are a few pictures of the various acts of kindness that Controlled Burn is responsible for. This picture shows when Controlled Burn helped stop an armed robbery at McDonald's. This picture shows when Controlled Burn responded to a noise complaint. And this picture shows when Controlled Burn helped save a cat that was in a tree. And no, you don't really want to see how the cat turned out. So every time Controlled Burn tries to save the day, he ends up causing more harm than good. To understand our plan on stopping him, you have to understand why Controlled Burn is the way he is. Raphael Devers dropped out of high school and joined the workforce doing various jobs such as porta potty leak inspector, night watchman at a cricket farm, and poop scooper for the circus elephant Jumbo. His worst job, however, came in 2010 when he did some human testing for the company Whirlpool. Whirlpool is a big name in the heating and cooling business, and they were working on a serum that could be injected into a person's arm that would make their internal temperature stay at a constant, comfortable temperature. The idea was that there would be no need for an air conditioner or heater anymore, if everyone just felt good at the temperature of their choosing. It really was a great idea, and I wish it would have worked out, but it didn't. Within 5 minutes of being injected with the serum, Raphael Devers and the building that he was in burst into flames. Raphael was presumed dead, but out of nowhere he burst through the collapsed ceiling and started flying above the ruined building completely on fire. If that wasn't weird enough, we later learned that the serum actually worked. From that day forward, Mr. Devers felt as though he was in a room that was constantly at a chilly 56 degrees Fahrenheit. He was able to talk to people, walk around, and if it wasn't for one important thing, he could live a fairly normal life. That one thing was a big one, however. He was constantly on fire. So instead of Whirlpool putting "may cause flying" and spontaneous human combustion on the side of the label of their new product, they did further testing on Raphael. It was here that they learned that Raphael would extinguish himself and lose the ability to fly if he was in a room with a temperature of exactly 56 degrees Fahrenheit. The same temperature that he says his body feels on a constant basis. Fortunately for Raphael, the Carlsbad Cavern stays at a constant 56 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is exactly where he has lived for the past 15 years, ultimately joining the Desert Defenders because they felt like he brought a certain flair to their operation. Our plan was to take Controlled Burn from the caverns while he didn't have his powers, but he hasn't returned there since we took technical support hostage, and we fear he won't be returning anytime soon, so we have a backup plan. To learn about our plan to stop him, or to return to the command post, please click on one of the links on the screen.
Thank you.